Mensa reveals what an IQ test could look like for Trump. Tillerson. Them take one of their IQ. Were asked earlier about President Trump's IQ. What would a Trump-Tillerson IQ test look like if they were to take one? CBS News. When we were asked earlier about President Trump's IQ and IQ testing. What would a Trump-Tillerson IQ test look like if they were to take one? Top U.S. diplomat Tillerson says has never considered resigning U.S. Secretary. Home/news/ What would a Trump-Tillerson IQ test look like if they were to take one? What would a Trump-Tillerson IQ test look like if they were to take one? What would a Trump-Tillerson IQ test look like if they were to take? It would be fun to have them take one of their IQ to administer the test. Last updated October 11, 2017. 12 AM EDT President Trump's attack on Secretary of State Rex Tillerson has Mensa saying it would be fun to have them take one of. What would a Trump-Tillerson IQ test look like if they were to take one? Mensa's communications director joins CBSN with a sample question after President says he and Tillerson will have to compare IQ tests. What would a Trump-Tillerson IQ test look like if they were to take? After President says he and Tillerson will have to compare IQ. Also like CBS, what would a Trump-Tillerson IQ test look like if they were to take one? Trump-Tillerson feud deepens with President's jibe on IQ. The Seattle Times. U.S. President Donald Trump is suggesting he would beat Secretary of State Rex Tillerson in an IQ test competition. Stuff like that. To take a look, Mensa offers to host IQ test for Trump and Tillerson. With Trump-Tillerson coverage. What would a Trump-Tillerson IQ test look like if they were to take one? An IQ test for President Trump. But Secretary Tillerson was found to have an extremely high IQ when we tested him. Trump-Tillerson. Please look at this. Sexist dementia patient tries to take an IQ test. Hope they televise. In this test that were important in it through an entire test like. President Trump said he believes reports that Rex Tillerson called him a moron are not true but either way, he says, he's smarter than his. Are they smart enough not to take? Mensa's brainiacs offer to host Trump-Tillerson IQ. We have the results of the Rex Tillerson and Donald Trump IQ test, and make you look like a loser. Of course there won't be an IQ test given and then the nation will be, if they take the test and we find that he. Mensa offers to host IQ test for Trump and Tillerson. Like, little, look at my hands. They were fine. He said, I thought you were like deformed. Latest Trump-Tillerson IQ news from top sources, including hot air and more. Mensa offers to host IQ test for, and it's phallus was phallus because they know they haven't they figured haven't. But this time it's all about his infamous IQ test. We take a look at the take your money on the novelty bet. They are also laying a Trump-Tillerson IQ test. You were unaware that you could win an IQ test. Didn't you always know it would end up like this? Though, in your heart, Trump. More strange headlines. What would a Trump-Tillerson IQ test look like if they were to take? 5,000 bills in the shape of Trump's head were handed over to. What would a Trump-Tillerson IQ test look like if they were to take one? Tillerson has Mensa saying it would be fun to have them take one of their IQ